Yes, good afternoon. I've been with Orange County government for almost 10 years. This is my retirement job, especially when you turn 70. Everybody asks me, "Look, what are you still working?" I'm having fun. Okay, let's talk about the landfill. Orange County landfill was purchased in 1970. It's been around for almost 47 years. At that time, the previous owners were burying garbage, and that garbage is still buried. We have wells, we monitor the groundwater, make sure there's no contamination, but we now put everything above ground. This particular landfill is one of the 3 largest landfills in the state of Florida. It's 5,000 acres. It receives approximately 1 million tons of stuff. And when I say stuff, we accept almost anything. Our class 1, which is trash and garbage, has food, animal stuff in it, represents about 2/3 of the material that we receive. The tipping fee is about $33.60 a ton. Our active cell right now probably has a lifespan of 40 to 50 years into the future. That is a measurement of the lifespan of the entire landfill. Is measured by how long you can accept garbage and trash. In that particular cell, we recycle methane gas, actually landfill gas. We process it on site, and we ship or pump the methane gas to a power plant, which is adjacent to the landfill. We also collect the leachate. We send it to a water treatment facility nearby, in Orange County, one naturally, and the power plant also uses that water. If the power plant doesn't get enough water from the water treatment facility, it has pumps into our retention ponds, and we'll take the water out of there. In addition, as far as the landfill is concerned, we also have 2 transfer stations on the west side of I-4, so that the public and our haulers do not have to transport the trash and garbage all the way to the landfill, which is some distance away. We have a fleet of over 50 tractor trailers. All day long, they're going just between the landfill and the 2 transfer stations. We also have a secret transfer station, which is not open to the public. It's called the recycling transfer station. It's actually located in one of our water treatment facilities, and that is operated by our subcontractor, Waste Management Recycle America, who also operates our MRF. And they transport the recyclables back to the landfill, to the MRF. In addition to the garbage and trash class 1, we also have a class 3. And the class 3 accepts, naturally, construction debris. And it's really fun to watch the dozers demolish a house trailer. Or one time I saw escorted county sheriffs bringing in jet skis that had to be demolished. So that was quite interesting. I've also recently rescued 2 kittens from class 3. But that's another topic of discussion. The tipping fee for the class 3 is $25.60 a ton. Naturally, the whole landfill is a service business, so we do make money. The other area that we do recycling is yard waste. Yard waste is broken up into 2 components, commercial yard waste and residential yard waste. The commercial yard waste accepts pallets, by the way, and anybody likes to get rid of pallets, non-treated wood naturally. And what we do with the commercial yard waste is we put it in a tub grinder and we make mulch. We make a lot of mulch. And the mulch we use as temporary cover in the landfill. The residential yard waste, we put it through a Trumbull machine, we put it in windrows, we let it sit there for 6 months or more, we make compost, a lot of compost. And then it's screened one more time, and you won't believe this, the compost is available to our residents for free, no charge. That's probably the only thing that leaves the landfill at no charge. Besides the yard waste area, we also have waste tires. We accept any kind of waste tires, big ones, small ones, tractor trailers, golf carts, whatever. Not all of them are recycled, okay? Only the ones that are either residential vehicles, you know, cars, trucks, pickups, things of that nature, and the tractor trailers. All others, like golf carts and off-road vehicles, they're disposed of in accordance with the state of Florida guidelines for tires, whereby they have to be cut up, or they can be disposed of whole into our Class 3 cell. The ones that can be recycled, we actually, well, waste tires, first of all, is the most expensive thing to bring into our landfill. It's $148 a ton. But we have to pay $77 and change to have those tires that can be recycled removed. And right now, our current contract is with Progressive Solutions, where they shred them and they actually use them for a cover in their landfill down in Osceola County. We used to previously have a contract with Wheelabrator down in Polk County. The tires went down there, they were shredded, burned, and they created electricity. I wish we were still doing that. Our waste tires, we do accept the rims, metal rims. We like that because they paid $148 a ton for the metal, and then we take the metal off. We have de-rimming machines, and we have a contract with E&H Scrapyard, and we used to get, or we still get until the contract, the new contract starts, we get $160 a ton, and because of the commodity market tanking, the new contract will be getting about $80 or $60 a ton. We accept white goods or all other steel, and again, it will go to E&H Scrapyard for recycling. We have a household hazardous waste operation. Our residents can bring that material in for free, no charge. We have contracts in order to dispose of that material. That includes paint, gasoline, propane tanks, TVs, electronics, light bulbs, fluorescent, all that nasty stuff. And again, it's only for residents. And we have about 4 events a year where we, throughout the county, where we actually collect that material on a Saturday and dispose of it accordingly. We also have the ability to accept asbestos. I think we're one of the few landfills that will accept that. That's $110 a ton. The asbestos must be contained in accordance with federal, state, and county guidelines, and they have to schedule an appointment to bring the material in because we have to dispose of it immediately. We have a special area for that. I talked to you about the methane, the leachate. The other area that we have is the MRF, the Material Recovery Facility. It's owned by Orange County and it's operated by Waste Management and Recycle America. It was built under contract with Waste Management back in 1990. It's been in operation for over 25 years. Contract ends next year, and we're not entirely sure what we're going to do when the contract ends. The equipment is in pretty bad shape. We recently went to single stream, and that has put an incredible challenge on processing our materials. I'm personally not in favor of single stream because, as Eddie mentioned, the contamination is just unbelievable, just terrible. Lastly, if you were to come to our landfill, it pretty much looks like a park. We keep it very clean except for the active cells. We do have a closed cell, and on the top of it one time, there was a shuttle launch, and I was up there, and I actually felt the shock wave from the shuttle launch. With a good set of binoculars, you can see the launch pads. Quite interesting place. The other thing is that we have a lot of animals. We have probably every animal that lives in the state of Florida except bears. They're everywhere. We have herds of deer. We have more than one gator in every pond. We have wild turkeys running around all over the place. And then unfortunately, people have a tendency to drop off cats and kittens, and I rescue them and foster them until they get adopted. Fortunately, my wife's a veterinarian, so she doesn't mind. Over the holidays, I had 21 critters in my house. There's nothing more fun than laying on the floor and having kittens run on all over you. So it's quite interesting. That's pretty much everything that goes on in our landfill. It's quite an interesting place. It takes over an hour to tour it because it's so large. And if you like a tour, give us a call, and we'd be more than happy to show you around. If you're wondering where it's located, it's the northeast corner of 417 and the beach line. And I'm sure you'll know it's there because occasionally you can smell it. And we know we smell. So that's it. Thank you. Any questions?